Hey, how's everybody doing today? My name is Ricardo Cordu. I want to welcome you. I hope you're having a wonderful, marvelous day. I wanted to come on here and drop some information. You know, anytime I start exercising and working out, you know, God always gives me some type of insight that helps me understand more and more why God has me here, but also, you know, some direction for my life with the hopes that this will help you too also. And so the question I'm going to ask for you today is, how well do you work? I want you to think about that. How well do you work? And let me before you start answering the question, I'm going to tell you what work means to me. So work stands for winning on relevant knowledge. Winning on relevant knowledge. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to break this down for you today because I just feel like this touched me, so I know it's got to touch you too also. And so the first thing is winning. You know, what do you mean, Ricardo, about winning? You know, how much time are you spending in God's word? You know, how much time are you reading and studying different types of books and educational things that affect your life? So, you know, for me, you know, spending time in God's word, you know, I started being introduced to wisdom, prudence, understanding, long suffering, acceleration, different things that I never really understood what it was until I started reading the word and seeing the different stories and how things are progressing in people's lives and how they start at one place and then they begin to sacrifice and yield to God wholeheartedly and begin to walk in faith and belief and all these things that they went through. But at the same time, they were winning because they spent time trying to understand God's word. Also, you know, reading and studying different types of topics that affect your life. You know, if you're struggling with your finances, if you're struggling with your credit, if you're struggling with weight loss, if you're struggling trying to learn how to, you know, buy a home or, you know, anything that you can think of that affects your life, why not take time in studying it so you can get some understanding, so you can get some wisdom, so you can begin to take the tools, so you can begin to surround yourself around people who understand what you're going through, but also can help you or give you some tools or resources to begin to help you begin to win on purpose. So I want you to think about that. You know, ask yourself, are you spending the right time, the right amount of time to build a winning brand, a winning mindset, a winning belief, right? What also builds to, which takes us to the next thing, which is on. What does that mean, on? You know, I started thinking about this because I remember, you know, now that I'm winning, I have some information that I've been shared with, right? Now, am I standing on the information that I'm receiving? Meaning, am I taking action on the information that I've been studying, that I've been meditating on, that I've been surrounding myself with? Because, you know, I want to be on purpose. I want to have, you know, have a new home. I want to be able to pay off all my debt. I want to be able to invest in property and leverage real estate and stuff like that and build generational wealth. I want to do all these different things. And I took the time to stand on the information that I'm learning. And so now I'm on the information. I'm studying, I'm developing, I'm giving it my all because I know in the end, I am going to win, right? Which brings us to number 3, which is relevant. And so when you're on it, right, what happens is you begin to have relevant experiences, right? These relevant experiences, you begin to notate. You begin to talk about the emotions that you're going through when it comes to emotional intelligence. You begin to talk about the leadership qualities that built up to you, whether you cut out some bad habits. Maybe you had some bad spending habits. Maybe you had some bad eating habits. Maybe you just were a perpetual sinner, right? And you decided to yield to God wholeheartedly. And even though you still sin, right, you take the ability where, hey, I'm not addicted to drugs anymore, or I'm not addicted to different things, whatever you can think of. I'm not addicted to that anymore. I was able to sustain, and God was able to deliver me from this situation. So this relevant information, right? You taking notes on the different avenues, the different journeys. What this does is builds your belief, and it edifies, you know, who you are as a person, and it makes you relevant like never before. And so let's go to the next one, which is what? Knowledge, right? What does that matter for, Ricardo? Because what happens is once you're winning, once you're standing on the information that you learn, now you're relevant. You're going through the information. You're standing. You're actually living it. You're being a part of it. What happens is it becomes knowledge to you. And what happens is you begin to inspire others, and you can speak to what worked for you with the hopes that something that you say, something that you do will allow you to be able to speak back, to go through a story, to talk about a story. Man, I remember this time where such and such happened to me. This is some steps that I took that I realized that if I didn't take those steps, I would end up here versus here, right? There's some decisions that you have to make consistently over time to be successful, right? And to be able to take action and win and keep moving and keep growing and keep striving to inspire others is your servanthood back to what your journey was, right? And so just know that how well are you working is very important for your life, because you got to be winning. You got to always be on. You got to be relevant, and you got to have knowledge that you can share with others that will help inspire them to get to the next level in their life. So my name is Ricardo Cordew, and I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, that your days are sweet as honey, that your life bring you much joy and much laughter. Remember, life is love and love is life. We're in the winning side. I will see you next time. How well do you work? All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.